pushing it. Yep.
Yep, I did. I'm gonna give it a second now. Ta-da! I should have done this.
What's up, people?
All right, we're live.
Simon is live. The phone made it official.
Yeah. And poof.
Oh man, I'm so feeling. I had to get up this morning and go to work.
Yep, I was gonna just ask you, yeah, how you gone to work since you came back?
Yeah, this morning. Gotta go back again tomorrow morning. Finish up that drywall. Daddy Dutch,
What's up, Dutch?
I may be visiting you some either spring or fall of 2026.
Oh, okay.
And I am going to be requesting your assistance, as a matter of fact. So we will see. I hope it happens, but we'll see.
Nope. It says I just went live.
What's up, Chris? I was going to send you another thing today, but of course you don't have Facebook. Yeah, I went to work today. Before I left, this guy's house. What's up, Uncle Smiley? This guy's house has been sitting for 5 years with a leaking roof.
Yeah, he told me last week. I think he told me.
Oh, I did. So yeah, so I got all that molded shit ripped out and rehung and taped. And I went back today and put a block coat on it. Okies Eden. That's a new one.
Yeah, sure is. What's up, Brandy?
So tomorrow I'll go back and put a finish coat on the drywall and maybe start painting some other areas. Who's Okies Eden?
Not sure. It's a new name to me.
New name for me.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming to the chat.
Welcome.
Okies.
Okies.
Welcome.
Okies.
What's up, Mr. Tim Mitchell?
Right here.
Just give me a call. That I will, Dutch. Once I find out something, it was talked about more all over the weekend. And again today, as a matter of fact, I got more texts about it today. But we'll talk on the phone one day. I'm not going to text you, but Okies is cool. So Katie knows him. He's a cool dude. Oh, Tim must know him too then. Oh, yep, there it is. Okies is cool.
Oh, forgot you could do that.
What's up, Mr. RTX Barbecue? Are you sleeping in a riverboat yet?
I believe he's home.
I figure I was wondering if it had something to do with Oklahoma. Oh, man. Please say you're older than 66. You'll make me feel so much better.
He's probably 62.
But yeah, man, it was a good time. It was a real good time. Plenty of stuff to see. It was so cool to meet so many YouTubers there. That was probably the highlight of it. It's just putting a face to all the names. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's why I went to that cook-off in Houston.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going back this year, next year.
Oh, you got this year?
And 26th February.
Help me spread this limestone today. It kicked my ass. Oh, so you're at home then? I came home from work. Went to Facebook, catch up on anything I may have missed. I saw Christy live or active in Facebook, but I didn't see RXTX, Mr. Randy. So I figured you were been shipped off. Yeah, but it was a good time, man. There was just so much to do. And like I say, it was just it was just a big party every evening. The weather was absolutely perfect just to hang out outside and all the benches. As everybody was sitting on the benches and talking fish and talking whatever they want to talk about. But
Where was this at in Pennsylvania?
yeah, Morgantown, PA. Saw a couple horse and buggies, but that was it. I didn't get to go to that daggone lunch breakfast place, which is what I really wanted to do, but there was just so much going on, man. It was just, and then not getting into 2 or 3 in the morning. Time you wake up, breakfast. What do you mean breakfast? It's lunchtime. Time you get back around and get to going. It was lunch. I mean,
Yeah, it's time to get drinking again.
yeah, a couple times I went downstairs. There was a restaurant in the place, and they had some odd hours. It was like 6 to 9 a.m. Okay, if I'm staying in a hotel, I'm away for some reason, whether it be a vacation or whatever. I'm there to have fun. I'm not there to wake up no damn 6 o'clock in the morning to go down to a restaurant and have a buffet of frozen vegetable or frozen fruits, toast and bacon and egg cartons.
So, Brick,
I did get the car, sort of kind of see the car museum. Unfortunately, will you stop it?
it's my life.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, everything was so everything was like behind, uh, like in these rooms, and everything was glass, except for the doorway that you would get in, or they would bring cars out, and they had like poles and ropes across the entrances where you couldn't go into them. So once you walk past there and all that, then you can see where the actual main part of the museum is. And man, there was just cars galore, but you couldn't go down there. I did the best I could with my phone. I tried pushing it on my phone and I screwed it up. I got I couldn't figure out what happened. I got all the pictures finally loaded up,
Yeah.
and I went back to see if it had posted. And so I clicked on the first one. I said, "Wow, I got 32 comments already. It's only been minutes." And
Yeah.
what had happened is every picture I uploaded went to a comment. So that was the 32 comment was I think it was
I saw
32.
that. I saw that. Man, how'd you do this?
Yeah, it's something over the phone. I couldn't
Like,
tell you.
why'd you take the time to comment every single picture?
Yeah. So that's why I put a comment in there. I said to see the additional pictures, check the comments. I don't know how that happened. I uploaded all the photos uh, to Facebook, and
Yeah.
then I posted them, and then they posted. It did take them a while to post, but then they posted all up, and I said, well, "Shoot, that wasn't all that bad." So I went back, and then I saw, "Damn it all!" But it is what it is now. I'm not messing with it.
Yeah. Usually when I drop like a bunch of pictures, I'll make an album first and then drop them in.
Yeah, well, album is above my pay grade. I didn't know there was a such thing as an album when you do the Facebook thing. But anyhow, they're up there. But yeah, Uncle Smiley, USA. I really,
David.
I wish I could have saw them, but I did get to see them. I just couldn't walk around them. There's a few of them. There's old Stingray, man. I wanted to look at that Stingray pretty bad, but there was a lot old BMW one seater. There was some stuff there that was pretty cool that I liked to have been able to get a little closer to it.
Were they
There was
closed?
even, what's that?
Were they closed for the weekend?
Yeah, they said the people that are running the show said that in the past they had opened the museum up for the fish event, um, but for whatever reason they didn't do it this time. Whether it be staff or maybe something happened before, and now they're just saying, okay, well, we're not going to open it up. You can't follow rules. We're not going to open it up. I don't know what happened, but I was waiting. I kept walking back there. But yeah, it was a good time, man. I really enjoyed myself. We went out to dinner one time, and it was an absolute flop. That was probably the worst time of the whole 5 days I was there. Was the going out to dinner that one time, and it just sucked.
Why?
It was just poor food.
No.
Whoever's cooking can't cook. Bottom line. And there was 12 of us there that time,
The restaurant?
and yeah, and out of 12, out of 12, one, two, three, I'll say four for sake of argument. 4 out of 12 plates were finished. The other 8 plates were not finished because the food was that nasty. One guy sent a steak back. They sent him another steak, and he still didn't eat half of it. It was that bad. It was pretty rough. Lance, you have a new name for your channel? No. I test those kinds of places, see what I can get away with before they kick me out. I'm sitting in. I'm sitting in every car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sort of was a bummer, man. That was a pretty bad meal. When you have that many plates left of food just left on the plates, I hope that sent them a message. Sleepers fishing and whining. Kiss my arse. I saw some messages, some stuff back here I didn't catch on to. What's up, Mr. David Hernandez? Eddie, what's up, buddy? Brother Steven, how you are?
Steven.
Guggen's in there too.
Yeah, he's in there.
Guggen sent me an email and a text or two while I was out, but I still have not got back to that email he sent me. I've just been going. Trying to keep things going. I got more orders, man. So many people are happy with the embroidery. I got a few more orders and about 6 people that said they're going to place orders.
Well, sounds like you're going to be busy.
Yeah. What's up, Rick?
Ricardo.
GoFundMe. This chair, man, all I keep doing is welding it, recovering it. Once it dumps me on the floor, then I'll have to replace it.
3, 2, 1.
Let's hope not.
You just
USA. I saw someone post that in the chat, and I said, "What do they mean by USA?" Uncle Smiley Aquariums, USA.
Yeah.
He's home for now. So did you, Ray? Did you get through with your simulator helicopter crash, or simulated helicopter crash? No, I wish, man. I tell you, I met a guy up there, and he's like sort of like a big wheel. He's actually moving to Iowa. He sent me a picture tonight of his new home in Iowa, selling his home in the Carolinas. What they call it, Devil Hills, North Carolina, something like that. But he's selling it, and he's starting a business. And I was talking to him a little bit because I knew who it was. I wanted to find out, introduce myself to him. He's actually going to be one of Jody P. partners. They're going to open up a business. And I got to talk to him. And he says, "Man, where are you at in Southern Maryland? I keep hearing you talk about Amish and all that." I said, "Mechanicsville, St. Mary's County." He says, "No, you're not." And I said, "I am." So he grew up just minutes from me for years and so did his wife. So I was like, no way. He said, man, that's so wild. Small world. He said, yep, they lived in the same county, just 20 minutes away from me. So that was pretty neat to find out. But it was a good time. Demoose, what's up, Demoose? NBL, what's up, me brother? Gugan, I said, good. Gugan, Tim, hello, buddy. Dave Mitchell, already got, or David Hernandez, already got.
Yep.
Any new ones? Anyone that I miss? See, Des, read Dez's community post earlier where she's what's up, Angie? Where
Yeah.
she's bedridden for a while.
Yeah. Fighting off an infection. One of her, I think, wound in her leg.
Yeah, it's her body's fighting an infection. Yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
You don't order steak at a Golden Corral. No, this was what was odd and what was sort of kind of, I shouldn't say waved a flag, but it sort of kind of intrigued me a little bit. It was an old Pizza Hut. So when you pulled up, it had all the old Pizza Hut windows and the roof line and everything. And you go inside, you can tell it was a Pizza Hut, but obviously it's different colors and everything. But
Yeah.
um, it was actually sort of surprised me that the food was that level because it did a pretty good business there. I did all my paperwork, fingerprints for the ATF. No way, is that right? So you have to get a stamp in Texas or what? Good thing we didn't have to wait for Lance to invite us to invent the
No.
wheel. Did you go away? What's up, Katie? Did Chris? Did y'all do that walk crawl thing or whatever it is? Hello, Emily. What's up? But I'll definitely go again. Um, I'll definitely go again next year. I sort of kind of know what to expect. I may even enter a fish or two in the contest test next year. I have a breed of rainbow that I saw none of up there. Vance, I don't understand the words that come out your mouth. Then you should be asking your mama to wash your ears for you. Ask your mama if she's got any Q-tips that you can use. Or have, I should say. But I got a species I'm looking at right here, and man, they're really caught up. They look good. Next year, they'll look really good. But then you got the hassle of transporting them back and forth. I was really freaking out for some of these fish that I bought. 9 of them actually. They are bagged up on for Friday,
Yeah.
and I didn't get them home till Monday. So they were in that bag, but one of the things that they do, they put these little cubes, and the cubes go in the bag and absorbs any ammonia. The
Hmm.
ammonia is what will kill the fish or suffocate them. So I kept checking them and kept checking them, and everybody said, told me, said, you'll be fine. He said, I've shipped fish like this, and they've stayed in a box because they got lost or whatever for 10 days. When they finally arrive, people open them and the fish are still alive.
What
Um,
is it?
it's still something to freak out about because um, I had a little bit of money into those fish, but there was so much stuff to see, man. It was crazy. It's all concrete, obviously, in this big event. So, man, I walked so much, my back started killing me. I had to sit down. Just can't take those concrete floors for hours and hours and hours. But the judging was cool. We got to watch the guys build tanks, not build the tanks, but the inside. So what they call skate tanks. And this one dude, man, he used these long fin, little teeny fish, but they were glowfish. So their bodies were green and their fingers were for the wrong reasons. But the bodies were green and the fins were orange. They were cool shit. So they build all these, scapes inside it with branches and rocks and stones and sand, chips of stones. It was pretty cool.
Oh, that was funny. There's your co-host. He is in the laundry basket again. He actually jumped in there.
There's your co-host napping.
Yeah.
No, that was Wheels. Yeah, he hadn't come around here yet. But it was pretty cool. It was a nice area. It's actually what they call the historic area of Morgantown. So there's a lot of old buildings there, but a lot of the old buildings, I was surprised they're sort of dilapidated a little bit. But um, the Amish live up there are different than what I see around here. So around here, if you see an Amish home, it's usually on a big farm. Now there could be a duplex, or there could be two or three separate homes on a big piece of property. But these were like Amish were living in like row houses, that are right on the street.
Yeah.
Um, so I thought that was a little different. I shouldn't say odd because maybe that's just the way what they could afford, until they're crawl before they walk type thing. I don't know, but
I thought they
um,
had like their own property, like where everybody lived.
oh well, there was farms like that you would see, but there was a lot of them, man. They were in homes right on the street, no property at all. I guess that's just it. There's a lot of the farmland. Maybe it's already taken up, and unless you marry into the right family, where the father-in-law or someone's going to give you a chunk of land, there may not be that much land or that kind of land to buy. But there were some big farms up there. Don't get me wrong, big farms, a lot of valley. But I was surprised to see how many people were living, right on the side of the street, in homes, obviously, um, but really no property to speak of. Quarter acre, half acre.
It's pretty small.
Yeah, mostly ramblers.
Thank you, Uncle Smiley.
Remember, did I show you on my hat? I did.
Uh, nope. That's new to me. That came out nice.
Back up. Yeah, that was Amish Skid Row. That's right.
That sticks out really nice.
I did that in shirts before the show. Two shirts.
Oh, thank you, Uncle Smiley.
There he goes. I gotta stop branding myself, or I used to change myself from being branded.
What do you mean?
For people, because my channel is branded,
Yeah.
when people um, give memberships away, I can't win them because my channel is branded. Dang, I don't know any of these people. Goodwin Honey.
That's
Okies just saw him tonight. The Big Italian. Oh, there's John. Salt, Pepper, and Fire.
yeah.
Rocks Raccoons. I have no idea. Tex Guy. I have no idea. Annie Stevens. I have no idea. Rambling Peach. I've heard of.
Mm-hmm. So the Ramen Peach, Arnie Stevens, I've not heard of. She cooks and roasts. See her every weekend. Tex guy I have not seen in a while. Rocks and Raccoons, I don't know who that is. And then John, the big Italian, I don't know who that is.
Uh, Emily
Gowan,
said, Emily,
Gowan Honey is Devil Dog's boss.
is that right?
Yeah. What's up, Leprechaun?
What's up, Des? We just talked about how sickly you were and you made a liar out of me.
No, she's in bed. She sent me a message earlier that she's in bed.
She moved to land.
There's a lot of rocks and raccoons. Still sick. Yeah.
But just I met a lot of people. That was pretty cool. I did uh, sort of figure out there was one common denominator with all the people, and they're all like um, fish people are all like cool, happy people. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um, I don't know how else to explain it. I mean, they're not like biologists, stuffy people. You know, they're just happy, cool people. Everybody was nice. There wasn't. There was only one guy there that wanted to show his arse, and they threw him out, and it turned out that so he entered his escaped tank. Someone gave me a gift membership. Not sure who.
That was
That
Uncle's
was
mine. That was.
so the night after he escaped his tank, or the night of
Mm-hmm.
he escaped his tank. He got drunk, showed his ass. They kicked him off the property. And who do you think won first freaking place
You.
after all the votes? That guy that got kicked off. He won first place.
Should have been just kicked out.
What's that?
He said he should have been kicked out and not allowed to participate.
Well, that's what I say though. This was after he entered his tank. After all the tank entries were done and entered into later on that night, he just turned into a drunken arse. And then when he sobered up the next morning for the voting, he was still an arse. So they had to kick him out. People were complaining about him. And then he was voted number one. I couldn't believe it. Man, what a bummer. Because it's not, you win stuff. It's
Yeah.
not like like it's for nothing. One thing you get to keep is the tank and everything that was given to you to put inside of it. You get to keep that tank. I think there's some cash that you win too. I have to look it up again. I don't know if I have the thing that
You're right, Lep.
is an arse. I can't argue with that, Lep.
You can't disagree. Oh.
I don't know. I can't see or read all this. Boom.
That's fuel. VIP XL. What is all that?
That was what? Of course, I got a VIP pass. That was what was on my gifted bag. This big cloth bag with handles on it. It has all kinds of free stuff in it: shirt, fish food, chemicals, all kinds of stuff that the sponsors donate.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah.
Orange Juice told me to tell you that he's not happy. Oh, this guy scares me. Between his cat costume and now talking in third party. Did he ever answer whether he did the crawl thing in the I think it was a Jeep show or something. Oh man. But I was tired after that week and I was in bed last night by between 9 and 10. That's very unusual for me. Orange Jeep should change his color of his Jeep. It's not a costume. Then what is it? It was a parade. We did it on Saturday. Is there any video? Did I not get an alert again, which wouldn't surprise me? I didn't mean to offend you. It's not a costume, says the ninny. Oh, man, damn it. I haven't done a video in months, I think.
It's been a few months.
Well, I didn't know. It ain't been that too terribly long, but it's probably been a month. But I didn't know if you videoed the show thing, the Jeep show. A parade, excuse me. So also with that restaurant having 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. hours, that meant you couldn't get coffee after 9 a.m. unless you got in your car and drove someplace. So, Mr. Carlisle, Dave's not here.
He's not here, man. What is that?
What, David Carlisle?
Nope. Huh. On YouTube, it says I can schedule a members only live stream. That's
Oh,
what
is
it
that right?
Yep. I don't think I would ever do that, but
No, I was just driving the Jeep. I'm trying not to hit the people. Did you throw candy out your Jeep to the little kids on the sides of the streets?
little ducks.
Yeah, little ducks. Better yet.
What's up?
Ooh. Hello, everybody.
So you spent 5 days up there?
Thursday, I left Monday morning.
Yeah.
It was only about 3.5 hour drive, something like that. Minimum 3.5 hours. It wasn't bad. I was getting a little paranoid because one of the highways I was on, it was only 2 lane. And I've heard horror stories about that highway, 295. If there's an accident, both lanes are just shut down. And on my way home, the other side of the highway was an accident and it was shut down. I could see cars nonstop, just bumper to bumper for miles.
So is it 2 lanes going and 2 lanes coming?
Yeah, with a 10 foot, probably 20 foot wide dirt media in between them, probably more than 20 feet.
Surprised they haven't filled that in, add another lane on each side.
Well, that's what you would think. It's probably more like 50, 75 feet.
Oh, they could do like 2 more lanes, probably.
Yeah, they could easily widen that highway of no effort. No, I should say no effort, because I was going to take effort to grade everything and pave everything. But I mean, there's plenty of room. It's not like it's woods or anything in between the two highways. It's just east and west.
So you were telling me about that short. You uploaded that today, right?
Yeah, and it went up pretty fast to 164 views
Yeah.
in less than an hour's time. I was like, wow, this video is going to do good, because I wanted to go change the thumbnail because it auto generated a thumbnail of the
Video.
yeah, for the box of pancake batter. I said, well, I don't think I want that on there for as a thumbnail. I'll go to my phone after dinner and I'll change it. And I looked at it, it was like 164 views. I said, well, shit, I guess I ain't changing that thumbnail. That box must be getting people's interest. So then I came back from dinner and it dropped to 154. And then it went up to 152. And then it went back to 150. So it dropped 14, and it got 2 of them back, and it dropped those 2 off too. And then I lost 3 subs.
Yeah. Currently, it's at 153.
Is that right? Well, then it's dropped again because before you went live, it went back up to 161.
Yeah, it's when I uploaded a video, it was a short for an update on my kitchen. It went to like 1900 in less than an hour, 1900 views, and then I checked it like 30 minutes later. It got cut down to 1300.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Where,
I don't understand it.
where's those 600 other views?
You can't tell me that, someone ain't got their thumb on the button, but that's just a topic I don't even care to talk about anymore. It just pissed me off. We were texting back and forth, and I texted you what I just recently saw, but otherwise, it just frustrates the shit out of me.
Oh my!
Fucking crooks is all it is. Yeah, 14 hours is a lot of driving, man. I don't even know if I could do that in one day. 14 hours straight, Randy? Of course, you take pee breaks and stretch your legs, but that'd be a lot of driving. Most I ever done, and I only did it like 2 or 3 times, and that was 9 hours straight driving to and 9 hours back the same day.
Yeah, best I can do is about 6, man. 6 straight, and then my back is done for the night.
Yeah, that's when I was running those claims for Philip Morris and Exxon Oil.
Hmm?
I got one that was it was emergency claim. It had to be looked at. Everybody else said they couldn't do it, didn't want to mess with it. And I drove all the way down there after running my run to Richmond, Virginia. Then I went all the way down to North Carolina. to look at 2 items that were damaged. Said, yep, they're damaged. Took pictures, got back in my van, and drove all the way back. Recorded a report, gave him cost of damages, estimated value, turned it over to my receptionist. She typed it all up for me and faxed it. And a whole $150 for doing all that. So, but I did get some fuel mileage because it's extra mileages. But it got me brownie points, So all those guys that said, no, man, I don't want to do it. I want to mess with it. Guess what guys didn't get, the new claims that were signed.
Yep. Stop.
So bite the bullet, and you get rewarded for it in the long run. Back up in PA again, 2 weeks, 1 week.
Back to your brother-in-law's house?
Yeah, the 8th. What's up, Digits?
More work or just to go hang out?
More work.
What's up, Digits?
Yep, unless he changes, the UPS let you keep those brown shorts when you're retired. I may or may not have kept a UPS vest, a pair of pants, and a shirt. But I should have counted everything I turned in. Then if I did, I would have noticed that everything was returned and not one set was left at home. So I don't know who's listening. So I may or may not have kept a set in case I wanted to go trick or treating.
Like the delivery man in the bedroom.
Yeah. But they're pretty strict. If you don't withhold, don't return everything, and you don't get your last paycheck.
I see Google making a fake account called UPS.
Heading south. He will not deny that rumor. Unfortunately, I can't because I'm not a liar. So. So by now, all that's water under the bridge anyway. I've been out for 10 years.
Wow, it's been 10 years?
Since I retired, yeah, 10 years.
Wow. I have a friend who drives for UPS. I think he makes 6 figures a year.
Oh, yeah. Easily. All the overtime they got. That's just frog at your door. Yeah, all the time, all the overtime. Before, not OSHA, but Department of Motor Vehicles, I guess it was a division of them. Before they got involved, I mean, it was nothing to have. I mean, you're 70 hours a week easily, every week. You just would kick them out every week, and everything over 40 was overtime, time and a half. So you figure 30 hours at that time. At $52 an hour, that's pretty good money.
Well, $52 an hour is pretty good money.
Well, that would be your overtime rate. at that time. That'd be another $1,560 in your check.
Yep.
They didn't care. They were getting packages delivered. It was about volume then. It wasn't about money for them. We were doing crazy numbers. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't read that. I had to turn in my UPS uniform when I was done with the season. Are you a jumper, Katie? So that was good. That was over and top, over and above you. That was just overtime that week. So especially around Christmas. But I mean, you probably averaged 60 some hours every week. But then when, damn it, I can't remember the organization that got involved in it where we had to actually start filling out vehicle condition reports. UPS had to submit uh, what the drivers were on road hours for each and every driver. And then UPS really cracked down and made it mandatory that we clocked off at a certain time of the every night. So it basically restricted us from having any overtime to speak of. You weren't allowed to be on the road 5 days in a row. I think it was 60 hours. Unbroken beer bottle and case of beer are good. The rest survived. It was a brand new case I opened up. One gone. People in the brown have mastered the crane kick. I don't know. You talk about a way to deliver packages. That stuff was unheard of in my day, digits. We were just had this conversation at that event last weekend about talked about what we did do, what we do for a living, and stuff like that. And people were saying stuff to the effect about UPS drivers and what have you, and just it's changed so much. I mean, before you were allowed to have a mustache, they couldn't extend past the corners of your mouth. Your sideburns had to be up and above your earlobes. Shirt couldn't touch your collar, or hair couldn't touch your shirt collar. Shirts had to be buttoned all the way up. You had to be in uniform. No cell phones. Now you see them going down the road, driving down the road, you know, shirt open or off, facial hair, long hair, radios playing. It's a whole different world now. The new is broken. Oh man. Oh. But my roommate, he had to fly back to Missouri, I think it is. He lived. So because he had to go back in the plane and check in, all his free stuff he gave to me because he didn't want to like take all the vials of shit and all that and be checked in because then it would just been it'd been people. What can Brown do to you? Um, just slow things down for his check-in. So he just gave it all to me.
Yeah.
Got two of everything. Man, I got enough fish food to probably last me a year.
Well, that's another benefit for going.
Forced to get a vehicle. Chris being funny. I'm sorry, Simon. What'd you say?
Yeah, that's another benefit of you going to that meetup.
I got to talk to a bigwig. As a matter of fact, Tim, it's right up there in the state of Washington. Aquarium Co-op. I met the owner of that operation. Pretty cool guy. Got to meet Jody. Met her husband,
Jody Pete.
Jody P. Met her and her husband. Uncle Smiley wasn't there. KGE Aquatics was there. He's in here every once in a while. Um, got to meet a few people that were in the chats from time to time. Like I said, I'll go next year, but next year I won't drag my feet on reserving a room. To be honest with you, my plan was just to drive up there and back. What's up, Sal?
What's up, Sal?
But then I got to thinking about it, and I was like, I'm hearing all this stuff about, um, along with my VIP pass, I get free drinks, and I'm thinking, mm, man, and drive back the same night. I just don't see it happening. So that's why I started scrambling, trying to find a room, and everything was booked up, solid. And this guy, Skull Aquatics, he was sharing a room with another guy, and that guy's wife went into labor, so he wasn't going.
Oh man,
So I took his place.
you squeezed in there, huh?
Sorry about his luck.
So you ever gonna plan to go next year?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going again next year. I'll be a little better prepared. You did it once, sort of learn things that you should have done differently.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking about. The rodeo this coming year. I'll be there 3 nights: Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and come back Sunday.
Sorry, yeah, I probably won't make that again this year. I have to be ready to go, be able to go to Iowa for a number of days, more than just 1 or 2 days. Um, it's going to be a big cookout, pond build, um, several things to go on. So I don't know that I'll be able to do both. I can't afford to do both. I'd love to go. Also, so the same place I went to this weekend, they also have a show in Kentucky
Oh yeah.
coming up this year, and I'd love to go to that one too. I hear that's a real good one. Sal, short for salamander. Hey, lizard. But I can't do them all. I did sign up for my Social Security
Yeah.
last Wednesday before I left. The day before I left, I got the ball rolling on that, so checks are started
When you get your first one?
next month.
Oh wow, that fast, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a sort of kind of a special deal. Russ probably didn't get it. I don't know if that was even available to Russ. It may have been, because he just did his less than a
This
year ago.
yeah. Last year I think it is.
But I scheduled my appointment back in July. So
Yeah.
because I did that, they sort of like activated it. With lack of proper words, it sort of like activated it. So, the whole time, the whole purpose of me waiting and waiting and waiting, I wanted my Social Security with no penalties. I wanted
Hmm.
every penny I paid in, I want it all. You know, not that I get every penny, but I didn't want anything. I wanted everything I had coming to me, coming to me.
Right.
So, because I signed up for it in July, my appointment was not until September. My first check wasn't due till January of 26.
Uh huh.
She offered me gave me a deal, which I'm assuming it's everybody gets the same deal. I don't think I'm like, you know, I have a star beside my name where this guy gets special treatment. So because I signed up in July, they made my Social Security retroactive.
Cool.
Gave me, if I accepted, a $15 a month decrease versus the hundreds of dollars it would have been if I took it started drawing it earlier.
Uh-huh.
$15. So because I said yes, they immediately deposited $4,770 into my banking account.
Woo.
Yep, for accrued, not accrued interest, but because of retroactive, they went back to July, and because I accepted that, also $15 deduction in that one-time lump sum, my first check would be the 30 days later instead of January or February of 26.
Yeah, well, so once I start depositing money, you get it monthly now.
So that was sweet, all around sweet.
Heck yeah.
So I had a funny moment of that. I went to the wife says, "Did you bring your bank?" Or no, I'm not the wife. The lady at Social Security Department. She asked me if I brought my checking account and routing number with me. And
Mm-hmm.
my wife pulls out a checkbook. We don't use checks, but she pulled out a checkbook and went to hand it. Lady looked at me and says, "Is this where you want the money to go to?" I told her, I told the Social Security lady, I said, "Well, to be honest with you, I was going to open up another account and have the money directly deposited into a different account." My wife looked at me like, "You were going to do what?" And so I told the lady, I said, "Yeah," I said, "just keep it in this account." I said, "It's the same difference in the long run."
Uh,
Well, that was a laugh moment. My wife looked like she could have farted if she could.
About ready to kill you right there, man.
Because Solomon Elementary School, it takes me back.
Yeah.
Is that right? Better than Lancelot Link,
Lancy
the
pants.
secret chimp. I got my first SSA check. Cool. Is that why you're traveling south to spend it? The other thing that was cool is that because before you went in there, how long does it take to sign up for it? I will have to do it in 10 years. Emily, it's probably going to be completely different, honey, between now and then. I would say, at least maybe think about getting your account established so that you can at least have an account number and stuff like that. 10 years is still, it's probably a little soon to even do that, but, hey, nothing wrong with being organized. You will get paid. You will get back paid. Yes, I got back pay for signing up for it back in July. Is it true that Lance is so old his social security number is one? Wrong. That was the guy after me. I was zero. Oh, that's what Simon said. Beat me to it. Number is 36 in the mud puddle. I gotcha. But
Ah,
I would, it doesn't hurt to get your account established because then you'll get login information. You can follow along and see what you're. Because I did it. It wasn't 10 years, but I did it probably 5 years before I was eligible, and you could actually, watch your account grow and stuff like that, and you'll be one of the first to get updates and stuff, to social security. But I thought so. What I was getting ready to say, we were told before I went in there that I had no choice in the matter of taking, Medicare Plan B. I had to pay for it. I'm like, bullshit. I said, that's not right. I said, I'm fully covered where my wife is employed at right now. I said, if I stayed 5 more years of UPS, I would have had my hospitalization kept for a lifetime. So I said, why would someone do all that just to turn around and be forced to pay for another hospitalization plan? So whoever gave me that information, which I know who it was, but they were very much wrong. And the lady told me, says, no, you don't have to do that, not at all. So the only thing that she said is that so when my wife decides she wants to go ahead and retire, I'll have to advise the Social Security Department within 9 months of me wanting to start the what did I just say?
Medicare.
Medicare Plan B. Plan A is automatic. Plan B is something you have to pay for.
Yeah.
So I'm good.
So you
But the thing that sucked, I gotta tell you, the whole time I was away, I was um, in during that thing, sharing this information with other people. You start to drinking and stuff, and yeah, man, guess what I did? I'm officially on Social Security, and it started to soak in just how freaking old I've gotten so quick. I remember thinking how long it was going to be before all this would ever happen. I was so far away, and retirement, the whole 9 yards. And then it's like boom, it's here, and it's like, damn, son, you got less time on Earth than you had before that you've already lived. But it's all right. The insurance ends that's coercion, and that is legal. I'll report with whoever told you that. It was a private individual. Um, it wasn't a company or anything like that. Licensed health and life insurance agent in Texas. Okay, yeah, Katie, it wasn't a company or anything that told me that. It was a private individual. What's up, Mike? I hear
anything?
Curtis is going. I hear Curtis is going to try to make you take a trip to Iowa, even if you have to stop half a dozen times. A third party gave me a health care plan B, I think, under my insurance, and I was told about it, and I got a phone number. So I roomed up with your buddy Curtis, Mike. It was a cool time. We got along great. We partied like fools.
How many times you fall?
I fell none, but we didn't get home. We didn't get into our room till sometimes I beat him. Sometimes he beat me. Once I think he beat me, um, but yeah, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, uh, every morning. Retirement. I'm older than you, and I'm figuring on working another 5 years. You're not older than me. Yeah, it's been discussed. I'm planning on being there. Oh, like Quad City. Okay. I was talking about the Iowa trip. The Quad City. I think he's talked about going to Kentucky. Said he would really like to go to Kentucky. He got in about 1 a.m. and they went to work at 6. Wow.
Got you by a month.
So you'll be 67 in January of 26. Who figured that out? You had a conversation with me. I surely don't remember it.
That was on your live. I think it was when Russ was on. You talk about who was older. Older.
Well, I know Russ is. Russ is 1 month older than me. He's born in December. I was in February.
He's 2 months older than you.
So you're the same month as Russ? Lynch Curtis is one of the few in the fish family that has had my barbecue. Yeah, he's a fortunate one. I heard a story um, about a barbecue day. I know, man. Maybe if you can come to Iowa, we can see what that's all about. But is that right? I didn't have no idea, Tim. So Russ will be 67 in December also. And I'm still working. I worked today, last Tuesday, again tomorrow, probably Thursday.
Yeah, last Tuesday you were beat.
Yeah,
You
I'd
came,
had some time off from work,
you came
from
on the
side
live.
job.
You came on the live on Tuesday night all tired.
Yeah, I'd had some time off between side jobs. I wasn't complaining, but I'll be 67 in 14 more years. Sure, rub it in, rub it in. But December the 5th. I can't remember when Russ's birthday is. It's December, but I don't remember what day it was. Matter of fact, I told a guy this morning I'll be 67 in 12 years. I told the guy this morning when I got there, I said, look, I said, we need to come to an agreement. I said, I am retired. I'm working at a discounted rate. This thing of being at your house, because he's about 40 minutes away from me, being at your house at 8 o'clock in the morning, I said, it's getting old. And I am old. So he says, I said, he laughed. He said, I was about ready to call you this morning. He said, let's make it 9 o'clock. He said, because I'm getting tired of getting up early too. And that's where he lives there. So we will start 9 o'clock tomorrow instead of 8. Man, I used to always get up early, but now getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning so I can be somewhere by 8 o'clock is old. Don't have to do that stuff no more. Well, 19 years, 1 month, and 4 days. Well, there's circumstances that I care not to discuss publicly, but did you start your new job, Tim? I remember something about you starting a new job. I still haven't split my firewood. It's still sitting in the back of my head. What have I got to do? Things I got to do. Got to do this. I got to do that. Splitting. I got to get some wood split before I go back out of town again in a week. I'll be getting up here soon to cook a bunch of turkeys again. Last year I cooked 125 turkeys.
Dang, that's a lot of turkey.
I want to do a turkey comparison cook.
What?
I want to do a jerk turkey and a non-jerk turkey. I thought about doing two jerk turkeys with two different seasonings, but I don't think that's really right because I think I already know which seasoning is going to win. and I don't think it'd be fair to compare the two. So I'm just going to do a. I'm thinking about doing a jerk and a standard turkey, brine turkey, and just which do I prefer? I did at that event. I did get a jerk chicken. I never heard of it in my life. I just tried it. Jerk chicken rasta pasta.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. Never heard of it. So I got a large bowl of it. I said, well, everything I'm reading in the description, I like everything there. So I think we're going to be okay. We opened a new company 3 years ago. I thought, okay, yeah, I'm on a jerk kick for about a month now.
Have you opened up that package yet?
No, that's going to be what I'm probably going to put on the turkey.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm on a jerk kick.
I just want this hot sauce from Al Lunacy.
Did you win it tonight?
Yeah. So I'll be getting that this week, and I'll probably make a video with it. I told him I was gonna make some chicken wings and some party ribs with that sauce.
Yeah. Uh, yes. It was jerk chicken, Jamaican chicken. That was that Rasta pasta, but it had like a oh man, this is where my age is really showing its side. I can't think of stuff quickly. Um, I'll once I calm down, I'll think about it and I'll know exactly what it is I want to say. It had a sauce over top of it. And we all ask us, please don't jerk with your turkey. Oh man, what was that sauce? God damn it. Yes, they had a spud truck up there, and you ordered a large, or not even a large, you just ordered some loaded fries, and they were saying that, you know, you're going to wish you didn't order anything else because the fries were so many of them that it was filling. It would fill you up. Abadio. It's a white sauce. God damn it, it's going to bug the shit out of me now.
White sauce?
Spud truck, yes. Yeah, Simon. Yes, Emily, a spud truck.
It's not gonna Alabama white sauce, is it?
It's not Alabama white sauce. No, it was a son of a bitch. Come on, people, help me guess. It never gets sound trucks here.
Alfredo.
Alfredo for the win. Thank
Okay.
you, brother Randy. It was a spicy Alfredo sauce on it, and it was, I mean to tell you, it was out of this world. And of
All right.
course, the guy didn't, that one truck didn't sell any beverages. So the first freaking bite I take is a Thai flake hot pepper right on my throat, and it gets stuck. And all I could do is, and I can't drink anything. So luckily, in the one of the rooms, conference rooms, they had free iced tea and lemonade. I went in there and chugged down 3 cups of lemonade and brought one back with me. Where's the 200 pound, 2,000 pounds? I didn't hear 2,000 pounds, but I was 200 pounds, and he had another 250 to prep for the following day. I will say that if they're listening, sorry about it, but I'm an honest person. The barbecue truck sucked. It outright sucked. The pork pulled barbecue sandwich was so wet. It was just an absolute bummer. As a matter of fact, Mike, Stephen P said it reminded him of eating a manwich. It was pretty sorry. Riding fast, never gets spud trucks. You am not. I've missed somewhere, punchline somewhere. I've seen other trucks, but not a spud truck. Yeah, this guy, everything in his menu was potatoes.
What are you getting, Jaime?
Everyone thought it. I can't believe Alfredo. That was it. Tim. Don't tease me. If if I was relaxed and it was just a casual conversation, I would have said Alfredo. But because I put myself on the spot, I can't think like that. I can't pop out something like that anymore. Oh, and then because one of the trucks that didn't show up for Saturday, I so wanted it because they're listed on the events booklet, but they had he had fish tacos, and I wanted to try one of those, but he didn't show up.
A jumbo or a pit maker or maybe allergy. Oh, not bad.
What's that about?
He's got a trailer, a barbecue trailer,
Right,
rig.
right.
He's selling that and he's trying to get something else.
Oh, okay. Good night, Daz.
Good night, Des.
Sloppy Joe. Slipping on and off. Good night, Daz. Randy. Damn it. Wish I is giving out 43. Lance. Oh, this is wearing off on me. I don't want to go test it. Go test for anything. I'd rather. I don't want to know nothing. What you don't know won't hurt you. Chili is a condiment. Tim wrote a paragraph. Lance, I know how you feel. Before I turned 55, I could remember 30-digit model numbers for 3 days till I got a part of the house, and I can't remember my name sometimes. It sucks, Tim. I mean, I just cannot think of anything. And once I just like relax my head, it's like, oh yeah, I don't know what it is. Just can't think as quick on my feet. I guess that's the easiest way to say it. Just getting old, folks, is not a game. I say it's not for young people, but that would be the obvious. But I'm still out there humping, do stuff, hanging sheetrock, ripping sheetrock out. It's up on a roof today, patching a roof vent that's been leaking. That was after the drywall work. Gotta keep yourself moving anyway. Then
Yep.
while I was out, one of the jobs that canceled because their basement flooded. They had to wait and get their basement fixed. I ain't taking on nothing that big. I just want, 1 or 2, 3 day jobs in and out type things. 2 day jobs preferably. Get in there. 1 day job preferably, but 2 day jobs I can make a little bit more money and get in there and get out. Go on to the next one. No more being wrapped up on jobs for weeks. I'm done with all that. Getting old. It's not a game for the weak. Amen. I'm on a few properties that I can't buy right now, but they need work. Well, Katie, if you can, you know, buy or fixer upper. Just make sure whoever's inspecting a property for you really looks good at structural stuff. That's what I would advise. Just make sure the structural stuff is inspected properly. Electric and plumbing would be next, and of course the roof. Drywall patching and stuff like that. You can fix that kind of stuff. Flooring updates, make it more modern. That stuff is Harry homeowner can do that themselves these days with these big box stores, stuff they have available for you. But you don't want to get into foundation issues and stuff like that. That's my 2 cents. Yup, gotta have good bones. My Chippendale dancers are behind me. Well, they've got a Chippendale dancers for over 60 digits. Did I just hear Lance? Just he's out there still humping. Be careful of your words, Lance. You're not texting. This is true, Brother Stephen. Uh, how do I know what? How do I know that your son and you can patch drywall? Oh, that was good. That was just a joke, but that was a good one. That went over my head. I was just trying to make Digit feel better. She called me at my own game there, did she? Called me out. Dude, I wish my camera would reach over to a tank. I got a smoky blue pearl scale angelfish. Dude,
Or
this thing looks like it's wrapped in aluminum foil.
get on your phone.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
What do I do? Go back to my email.
No. Go to streamyard.com. Or do you want
Uh,
me to?
oh,
Probably
that's
easier,
right. I didn't. That's right. Never mind.
probably easier if I send you the link.
Hold on.
It's not in the live here, so watch out.
Did you just send it to me already?
Oh,
Okay. The phone just beeped.
yeah. But I can send it to you.
If it recognizes my phone, yeah, see, it's not going to recognize my phone. I don't want to go through all that shit.
All right. Well, you know what that you can do is make a video and upload it tomorrow and show us. Here, show the fish.
Oh, here you go.
And
Let
I'm
me
used to.
mute. I gotta.
I mute you. I got you. Got it.
No.
Got that?
Huh?
What?
What?
All right. There you go. I turned it off. I don't see you down there though. Are you on YouTube or StreamYard?
Continue on YouTube. I don't want YouTube. Enter Studio. I went in on YouTube.
Yeah. You're not muted.
Update permissions. Get out of here. Oh shit!
Let me just send you the link.
It wants me to upgrade and refresh stuff. Damn it! Oh. So why can't things be simple?
It has to be difficult.
Enter Studio. That's all I want to do is enter the studio. Only this time. Boom. You see me?
Yeah. Not yet. I don't see you yet. There you are. Give me a minute. Okay.
So I thought you muted me.
I did.
You didn't. Can't you hear that?
Mute yourself.
Stop.
Turn off your sound on your computer.
I am muted.
Turn audio. Turn off your speakers on your computer.
Oh my god. So. How about now?
You good?
So I got to get him out. I see him up there hiding. Got to make him think he's time to eat. Come and get it. Can you see it?
No, we just see you. Yeah, turn the phone
Why?
around. Yeah, turn the phone around. There you go.
I can't see anything. Can you see anything?
Yeah.
Not him.
Okay. Silver, the silver one.
Yeah, not that one. Look at the stripes. See, can you see the ghost stripes on that angelfish?
Yeah.
Ain't that cool? He's tucked way back here, where it says Betty by time.
Oh, there he is. He's back there.
Yeah. I gotta get him out here for you to see him.
Yeah.
He's going to bed, and I really don't want to mess with him. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it. You see him at all?
Yes.
Seems like a little blue tinge on his forehead.
Don't see it that close, but he looks a little green, kind of compared to the grass.
Yeah, it's what they call Pinoy blue. But unless he swims around, moves around any. You know, I need a side profile. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can
Hey,
do it. You can do it.
there he
You
is.
see some of the highlights in them?
I see like silver.
Yeah. So it's called pearl scale.
Okay.
All that stuff will be more pronounced later on as it gets older.
Uh-huh.
But can you see the blue and stripes in his blue and
Yes.
black stripes in his dorsal fin, tail fins?
Yeah, sure do.
All that'll become more noticeable.
That looks nice.
He's sort of kind of rare. And then the other one I got, you see that red one?
Yeah.
That's a baby red devil.
Is that another type of angelfish?
That's another angelfish. Yeah,
Look at that.
he'll get more red as he gets older.
Uh-huh.
The tinge of the color that you see in his body will come to the surface.
Okay.
So it'll be more red is the idea.
Nice.
Check out this plant I got, dude. Them wrinkled leaves.
Yeah.
It goes all the way down there where it's rooted.
That's one plant?
It's yep, one plant. I see someone broke off my lily plant. It's a new plant. That's a new plant. That's one of my first angels. Look how
Yeah.
big he's gotten. He looks angry.
That's like feed me.
And then this fish up here, which you're going to be this fish sort of kind of swimming to the front where he was. They're spooked by cameras.
Yeah.
Um, it's called a blue eye Congo tetra. So his body will get more yellow, and his eye. I don't know if you can still see him back there. The yellow body.
Yeah.
Their eyes will get blue.
Really?
Yeah, you can just see a little bit of it now, but they'll get more blue. And what else did I get? That little guy up there, he just swam away.
They swim away.
Chicken shit.
Don't be pulling your fish.
But this guy right here, see the orange tail?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about entering one of those in a contest next year. There was none of them up there on show.
What kind of fish is that?
Parkinsoni rainbow fish.
Never heard of them, man. Never seen them before.
I want to show you that right there, the one with the black stripe down his body.
Yeah.
He turns red and that black stripe stays, but these are still juveniles. So they haven't really got all their colors yet. So all these other fish were sort of kind of similar to that. You could see something, but because they're juveniles, is when their colors come in as they get older.
Uh-huh.
I want to show you. See that fish back there, this red tail? He swam away. Here's another one. Sort of orangish red tail and a stripe down his body.
Yeah.
That'll get real big and get more pronounced.
He went all the way back there.
Yeah. They'll come in. And then this right here, these guys hide, so you're not going to see them. This is what they call the CPD, Celestial Pearl Danios. They're real teeny little fish, but you might be able to see how the body's speckled.
No,
Well,
they're too
see like this little guy up here? So his top half of his body will be red. His bottom half of his belly side will be orange. I'm sorry, his top body will be blue, his belly will be orange, and he gets polka dots down him. It looks like the trout family.
Okay.
Oh, there's one back there, is way back in there.
There's two of them back there.
Yeah, but I got 20 of these now. I'm going to breed these because these bring in big money.
How big do they get?
They only get about 3/4 inch total.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they stay real small. Class, shut up! Thank you, class. That's about all I got for you, buddy.
All right. You ready for me to kick you off the live yet?
Yeah, go ahead and kick me out.
All right. There you go. Got it. Why aren't we? There you go. There you go. There you go.
Am I unmuted?
Yes. Hey, man.
Can you hear me now? Oh, no, you can't.
I can hear you.
I couldn't hear you. I turned everything down.
Yeah, you turn off your volume. Yeah.
Silver and orange, Diablo.
There's a question that came up.
Lance, at a total of how many fish do you have?
Including the coin.
I really have no idea, Chris. I just added, what did I say earlier, Simon? Over 20-some
27, I think.
from the show. But I worked, Tim. I got there earlier on Thursday morning, and I had to help the guy set up for 4 hours, building racks and setting 40 fish tanks up. And then Sunday morning, I went back and helped him tear all that down, drain everything, catch all the fish, put them away. And he gave me 13 of those CPDs. There's one fish that only stayed 3/4 of an inch, looked like rainbows. He gave me all those for helping them. So that was my discounted rate, Tim. Get home safe. CV's driving home, apparently.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone, I'm driving home. Hope everyone's having a wonderful evening, night. I'm listening. Hello, CV.
Eating dinner late.
Internet is back. Moose, you missed a tour. Sorry about that, buddy. Eating dinner late. I can hear you. Including the koi's?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was asking about the total number of fish, including the koi fish.
Oh, I have no idea. I would say including the koi's. I don't even know, Tim. Chris.
You have a lot of koi, though, right?
I have there's probably 25 to 30 koi out there in that 2,000-gallon tank or pond. So, I mean, I don't know. I would say I could be knocking on the door of 80 fish total.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe more than that.
Probably more than that.
Yeah, maybe more than that. Sort of kind of lose count. But probably my rainbow, outside of my koi's, my rainbow fish is probably my favorite tank, my favorite fish. They're cool. Came in so many different colors. Yeah. Silver and orange. And that's really, so Emily, there's on the silver and orange, there's actually some that are even more intense with the silver and orange. That one there is like a lower grade. It's probably a second, not a first. It's like a second of what they call red devils. The ones that are number ones, I mean, they look like a freaking orange, like a tangerine, the whole body, everything. But they're big bucks. And this one, like I say, he'll get more orange as he gets older. I do see the stripes. Yeah, that's probably my favorite koi. Until this pearl scale, that new one, gets a little bit older. The one that has like those white on white stripes, I just think that's just the most awesome fish. That's another one I would like to enter into to a contest next year because the colors are even being more. But man, I would just die if I took a fish up there and it died in transportation. That would just totally suck.
No. Do you have to
Uh,
bag them when you transport them?
you can bag them. Some people actually get some type of a bigger container.
Yeah.
If they're only turning a few, they'll get a little nicer container and put those ammonia blocks in there. And it looks like a Scotch Brite pad,
Yeah.
but it absorbs all the ammonia and makes the water like perfect, keeps the water perfect for them.
Yeah,
I'm
because
sure you have.
you would need something watertight to transport a fish because it'll be splashing all over the place.
Yeah, yeah, it would have to be watertight. The other thing people will do that you have to worry about, be concerned with, I'm going to start to geek out on you. If Mike is still here, he probably reiterate some of this stuff. But a lot of people, when they go to shows, uh, like that guy I was telling you, I set up help him set up for 40 tanks. He brought three on a flatbed trailer. He brought three I, IBC or IC. What's those big square containers?
I think they're IBC totes. IBC, I
IBC
think.
totes. He brought three of those from of the water of his home. So when you travel to areas that are different states, I'm gonna get to you in a minute, Emily. When you get to areas for different states, your water quality and conditions change. It may be higher in iron or calciums or well, chlorine is a killer of fish. So a lot of people will bring their own water to the event. That way they can switch back and forth and do water change, keep the fish with fresh water. Emily, I don't have like pictures right here on me. They're all, there should be some pictures on my channel of koi. I know I put some of them in a folder that I haven't made a video of yet. Just check and make sure. I'm pretty certain that I took all the koi off of my phone. Here's one short video. Simon, bigify me if you would, please. Oops.
That's from your pond?
Yeah, that's before I covered it up last week. Take the comment down.
There you go. That's
There's
nice.
some high quality koi in there. There's some big high dollar koi in there. There's some, like that one you see the orange dot on its head.
Yeah.
That's what they call a Genrin. So he has metallic scales on him. There's a few of them in there like that. And then there's some in there. Um, shoot, I just missed it. But some of the orange, black, and whites, they are scaleless. So so they're basically just skin, pigmented skin with the colors coming out of them. The scales, that one just went by, looked like a silvery white. That one is another one of those scaleless koi. And there's some big butterflies in there. You'll see, I don't know if I'll get a good picture of them, but you'll see they have these really long, graceful fins on them. That's one that's scaleless right there, that orange and white one. I'm hoping I get a picture. There it is. You gotta be quick. It's called a butterfly koi. There it is. See the tail of it. There's another one, smaller one. It's the big one. There's babies in there. They're most of them. That one right there, that's probably a 9-year-old koi. The water's so clear because I run a UV light, ultraviolet light, and it basically zaps impurities out of the water um, to make it clear. Some of those real small ones in there that you see, Emily, I actually bought them when they were 3 inches long, and I raised them indoors over winter in a 75-gallon fish tank. And then that one right there, that little teeny one, then I released them into the pond this year to grow out and be with the bigger fish. So you can be adjusted to the elements too, because you'll have to go through the, yeah, that's why it's so clear. There you go. I did have that one. That's one I just took when I closed the pond up. I got a big screen and dome over it now. That's really it. There's one other one there, another video on there, but it's short. It's short because it didn't turn out. Thank you, Emily. When I first got into this, I had a friend that owned a lawn and garden place. He's unfortunately passed away of cancer, but he's the one that got me in to koi. And he used to import koi from Japan, and he had a guy like every few months that was you're welcome, that would go to BWI airport and meet with a put them up in the channel. I have some of them on the channel, Emily. I don't know how many I have, but there are some up there. But so they would meet them up on a BWI airport, and when I got off work at UPS, Al would have my fish there, and they were imported koi, but Japanese koi. They were beautiful. Any koi out of Japan is going to be grade A. But I lost them one year to a crazy, unexpected winter storm we had. It's like below zero for days. And I have everything just froze up. And when it freezes up, any vegetation in the bottom of your pond, when it decays, it creates a gas, and that gas robs the water of oxygen. So when there's no water, no oxygen in the water, the fish basically suffocate. So as this came spring, when the pond finally thawed out, the fish just popped up one at a time, bloop, 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 all dead. Very sickening day. I learned my lesson, though. I never buy expensive koi like that again.
Right.
That's when I was with UPS. Like I was saying, that was probably, I don't even know, thousands, few $1,000s in koi. Had stuff that you couldn't buy anywhere around in the States unless they were importer. I hear you, Wheels.
Yeah. Time to take him out.
Yeah, he's over there standing there looking around the corner at me now. Whee. Yes, indeed, it was a hard lesson. But now I've got bigger heaters. I got more water circulation. If it happened again, it would be because the weather dropped below 10 degrees, for a month straight. I've got multiple 100-watt heaters, 250-watt heaters, 500-watt heaters. I even got 750-watt heaters that I can put in, because I leave the filter running. Water movement is just as important.
Yep. Night, Chris.
Oh, sorry, Chris, if we're boring you. I thought cats liked fish.
As he's putting on his cat costume.
Those are his jammies. His jammies. PJs. All right, Sam, I'm gonna have to go. He's up here now.
Yes, sir. I'm going to call it a night. Y'all have a good night. See y'all next week.
No, Katie, it's not your fault.
You should be live right on Sunday.
Oh, Sunday, yeah, I should be
Ooh.
around Sunday.
I might miss because it's my sister's birthday. I think we're getting together for her birthday.
Okay. And then whatever Sunday we have coming up when I'm up in the mountains again, my brother-in-law will be there again. We'll have a fire pit. I'll remember to bring my camera this time. I brought everything
For the camera,
with
right?
me. What's that?
For the camera?
What about it?
You forgot the camera?
Oh, yeah, but this past weekend I brought everything and didn't use it.
Man, that could have been a whole lot of content, man.
Well, what I did is, there's just too much going on, man. And a lot of people I didn't even know. So whether they're going to want someone to stick a camera in their face or not, I just soon avoid it.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
All right. See you later, chat. Thanks for coming in. We will see you next Tuesday.